Hi, Colin with Dow Dynamics. Today in the garage, we're going to be showing you how to install our new ditch light bracket kit on a 2014 to 2018 Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra 1500. If you have a Sierra, the install process is the exact same. Let's get started. Coming over to the driver's side of the vehicle, the first thing we're going to do is pop the hood and then grab ourselves some masking tape. That's because we're going to be taping up around the edge of the hood hinge to make sure that it keeps its factory alignment during the installation. As an added step of precaution, we're also going to be taping around the edges of the hood just to make sure nothing gets scratched. Now that we have everything taped up, we can go ahead and grab our bracket. It's important to note that the platform on the top of the bracket is facing the outside of the vehicle during the installation. Go ahead and set that somewhere close and grab yourselves a 13mm socket. That's because we're going to be loosening these two bolts on the hood hinge just enough to slide the bracket in. Now we can go ahead and fish the bracket behind the hood and up and over the hood hinge. You're going to slide it between the hood hinge and the bolt and washer. It's important to note that the washer will go on top of the bracket, and you'll notice there's nice cutouts here to put that washer there. Before we tighten our bolts down all the way, we want to make sure that there's an even gap between the back of the hood and the bracket, and that our hinge hasn't moved away from its original tape marks. Then we can go ahead and grab our 13mm socket and tighten these down the rest of the way. Our next step is going to be to route all of our wiring. Now we're not going to show you how to do this just because it can vary depending on your application or where you want to route all your wires. Just know you'll need a 12-volt power source, a ground, and a place to mount your switch. Once you're finishing up routing all of your wiring, another feature you might notice is our integrated slots on the bracket. This will allow you to secure the wires of the bracket with a zip tie if you choose to do so. Now that all of our wiring is routed, we can go ahead and assemble our universal SSC2 bracket to our ditch light bracket. Go ahead and set our universal bracket on the platform. Drop in your bolt, followed by our washer, our lock washer, and our nut. When you're threading this on, make sure to leave it only hand tight to save room for adjustment later. Now we can go ahead and secure our SSC2 to our universal bracket. Go ahead and set the pod on top of the bracket and feed our 5/32 bolt through the bracket and through the SSC2 to the other side. Then we can take our supplied 3/8 nut with our nylon lock ring facing the outside and start to thread it on to the other side of the bolt. Now that you've done this, you can grab yourselves a 3/8 wrench and a 5/32 Allen and go ahead and tighten these down just enough to where the pod will hold its position, but you'll still be able to manipulate it so we can make our aiming adjustments here in a second. Now we can go ahead and plug everything back in and turn on our pod so we can make our final aiming adjustments. We'll start by doing our left and right, then we can tighten down the nut on the bottom of the bracket using a 1/2-inch wrench. Then we can go and do our up and down, and then tighten down the bolt on the side using a 5/32 Allen and a 3/8 wrench. Our last step is going to be to remove all of our masking tape and then repeat the same steps we used to install this side on the other side of the vehicle. As you can see with our ditch light bracket kit installed using our SSC2s, not only does it give you a clean, low-profile off-road look, but it'll also give you a significant increase in added light. If you're looking to pick up a ditch light bracket kit for your vehicle or any of our other products, visit our website at dowdynamics.com or use our dealer locator tool to find a dealer near you. Thanks for watching.